Hello, people. How are you all tonight? Hope we are doing good. Let's see. The chat doesn't seem to be. Let's see. I think it's one. I want to share this out a little space. Post. And we'll go this link. And we'll put it in the Discord. Okay, so there we go. Put that live channel. Okay, why is the chat not appearing? Okay, so dogs. Where is the chat? I'm gonna stop. Okay, so Boa. Oh, here's the chat. It's not where it should be. Okay, there we go. Now the chat is where it should be. Okay, so tonight we're gonna do something a little different. I watched this one guy, Popcross Studios, and usually he once a month he does a community redraw or takes something you did and makes it into like something else concerning a story that he does or whatever. So next month he's wanting to draw, I guess, people to draw original kaiju's, Godzilla type monsters. So what I was thinking, I would try and do that. I've done it once before. I'm thinking, well, I was thinking one thing, and now I was just thinking something else. Maybe one or two things. I'm not sure how many submissions you can give, but I'm thinking two. And hello, Elk, how are you tonight? Per social. So the one I was thinking of shall we say, a Frankenstein monster, but the Frankenstein monster would be of various type monsters. Like, of course, I'm thinking like Godzilla. Well, not Godzilla. Sorry. A vampire, a zombie, maybe a werewolf, a mummy. Um, and then I just thought of some sort of variation on Canadian Shield as a kaiju. I was just thinking that just before starting. Um, so I'm not sure. I'll probably do the Frankenstein thing just because I don't want to give away anything with the Canadian Shield. Um, Canadian Shield Kaiju. Mm, interesting. Okay, so so there would be the legs. We'll fluff them up, make them all furry. I wonder if you could do the Invisible Man. Let's see, what do we want in this? I'm going to grab a different layer here. We want werewolf, vampire, mummy, zombie. So it would just be super big, this thing. Can you hear me? Uh, can you hear me? So try to make that look all like it's rotting. I'm not sure. Just getting it started. Okay, can you hear me? You know what? I can find out whether I can hear myself by going over to YouTube and bringing up my stream. So, yeah, can't hear myself. Okay, so everybody like, share, and all that. I'm not sure how many people we're going to get tonight because it is the election in the States. So, uh, so is anybody there actually following? I was till a little bit ago. Started watching Dillert's show. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, technically we got those four in there, but I want this to look a little bit more strange than this. How do I make my kaiju look even more whacked than just human with mummy wrappings? You know, because vampires, you can't really tell that they're a vampire. No, you know, except for, you know, teeth, right? But those would be kaiju. It would be super huge. Because it's a vampire, can it maybe shrink, grow? Because I know vampires have some iterations have shape changing abilities. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there is round one for that. Let's do round two. Let's make this a little. Um, let's get it. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go again. There we go again. Hey, Sketch, how are you? So, are you keeping track of your election tonight or not? I presume you did go vote earlier today, or maybe not. Well, maybe you still can. I don't know. It's 9 there, so I think your voting's over, isn't it, by now? Well, For Texas, I mean, not in the States. I know it ends at like 1 in the morning, Eastern time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just keeping. Yeah, I was looking on it a little earlier before I tuned into Dillard's. So what I'm doing right here is I watched this guy called Popcross Studios, and usually he has a monthly redraw, and well, to fit into some story. And next month he's wanting kaiju um, um, put in. Yeah. Yes. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Well, I presume I know who both you guys voted for, but um, I don't want to get a lot political. I know it's part of what's going on in the states tonight. Just chilling, talking. It's part. I think it's part of small talk. Right now, but anyways, yeah. So yeah, I'm making up my own kaiju, and what I'm trying to do, if you can see up here in the corner, I'm trying to combine a werewolf, a vampire, a mummy, and a zombie. The guy. Yeah, he does do that. He does do a bunch of different voices for various characters, his old characters. Yeah, Popcross Studios. I like him. So I'm doing tonight. Trying to work. Got put an entry in once before, and I keep meaning to put in more. Um, Sometimes I think it fits me, sometimes I don't. Whatever he does. So, um, and I thought of two different things. I thought of a Canadian, trying to figure out a Canadian Shield version of um, kaiju. I'm just not sure how I would do that exactly. That, yeah, vampiric werewolf mummy zombie. Yeah, I know. It just looks regular size. For it, you would obviously have to have something around it to get the scale. Obviously, the bandages here are the mummy part. Um, the legs are supposed to be, and I'm doing it, of course, in a Frankenstein manner. So I guess you could put Frankenstein in there. All right. All right. Since it's cobbled from a werewolf's legs, zombie arms, chest from a mummy, and head from a vampire. Well, some would say yes, some would say no. I know an old friend that we had here would probably say no. And that Evan von Scriver. Oh, that one's a real supernatural character. Supernatural kaiju. I would. Can you think of any other? Well, I will. I shouldn't say universal monster, but for the longest time, I thought Universal Monster was just these characters. I didn't realize they're all created by the studio Universal, but I just thought they were like your classic monsters, where somebody came up with the term Universal for them. Oh, and see, I could even do a werewolf body here with hair sticking through, like here. Creature from the Black Lagoon. But yeah, somebody told me after Showtime after that. No, they're called Universal Monsters because they're all these classic monsters, zombies and that, like Dracula, all that. They were put out by Universal, although technically Universal, I don't think owns Dracula, Franken. I'm not sure whether they own Frankenstein. I guess that. Well, that was a book first, mummies and all that. Well, for Creature from the Black Lagoon, I guess I could just add, like the fins to the head. That's what would probably make that seem. Hey, Mike, how are you? For CNC creatures, anyways, this, which would give it a little bit more depth. Thanks. Oh, that's good. You are all right. Now, what we could do? Well, I wonder whether we could give it a completely different. If I did it right, I could give it a complete torso, nether region area, make both legs different, and both arms different. That's what I would like. The real Frankenstein it. No, you just have to make it seem like it's sewed on there to the arm. And somehow, like I said, the growth. So then we're gonna make this. I'm not sure how the hand works for bones. I have to look into that. Um, Mike, can you think if you're still here? Can you think of any more classical monsters? And I'm saying classical because I don't want just from Universal. It's the team there. Although the other arm, I could do the face normal, making it look vampirish, and I could give it the creature from the Black Lagoon's arm. Let me look that up real quick. That's what I should probably look up, just horror creatures. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redo the face here. I'm going to do it the creature from the Black Lagoon's arm. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. And then big thing here. That's two. There. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to take off this stuff. I don't want it changing the head. There we go. You still here, Sketch? Okay. Lagoon. Okay, so let's take away layer 1 and see what we're left with. The zombie arms are really all different, so zombie arm. Okay, so zombie arm. Okay, let's see. I'll go classic for this. Probably the Invisible Man is one of them too, but I don't know how you really show the Invisible Man. Or how I would attach the Invisible Man. Invisible Man, the Wolfman, Frankenstein, Creature from Black Lagoon, Mummy, and Dracula. So vampire, werewolf, Frankenstein, Mummy. Oh, they don't even have a zombie in this. Original Halloween ones. Okay, vampire. Zombie. Mummy. Werewolf. Frankenstein's monster. Well, the Grim Reaper, I don't think I could fit that in there. A witch. A witch isn't a monster. A ghoul. A goblin. Ooh, the Headless Horseman. how do you include the headless horseman? No head, right? Troll. Swamp monster? Okay, so let's see. Headless. Let's see. What was that one that I was just on? Swamp monster. I guess the lagoon, the creature from the Black Lagoon, might fit that. A ghost, an alien, poltergeist. Again, a poltergeist is just a ghost. Okay, so Phantom of the Opera, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Land of Lost Souls, Kong, Invisible Man, Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, Cat People? I walked with a zombie. A thing from another world. Invaders from Mars. Wonky. Okay. Creature from Black Lagoon. Gojira. I think that's Godzilla. But Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Forbidden Planet. Horror of Dracula. Oh, The Fly. The Blob. How the Blob would be so good to include. Technically, I could probably do the blob in the middle. Everything, the blob is the one that attaches. Tingler. Village of the Damned. Okay, so. Okay, so. We're just going to put wrappings over him all, just to include the mummy. That way. So now we're going to put this down. Okay, so. So Frankenstein and the monster, Frankenstein's monster technically, and the Blob is how things join together using those two. Like the Black Lagoon. Oh, you know what? You know, it's there we go. We have a couple of bandages. Yeah. Which technically then we can make this body something. Oh, there we go. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. citizen stories. Be around to hear me talk. Not that I'm talking much, but there's nobody to talk to. Well, to talk to myself, but then people might think I'm crazy. But then again, I am crazy. But am I crazy like that? They say you just gotta watch out for when you answer yourself back. But I seem to do that. I seem to answer myself back, so maybe I should. Maybe I should be afraid. Very afraid. So, so you gotta figure you're gonna do werewolf for the groin. I know it's not exactly the horseman, but we are going to do. Let's have the leg of a horse here. And then we'll have the swamp monster for the other leg, which means trees and just have twigs and leaves and all that sort of thing on this leg all the way around. If you detail it. So like Groot or something like that. Or Swamp Thing. Man Thing. So you're gonna have bark and leaves and all that sort of thing. Okay. Let's do bone and I'll figure that out. Hmm. Classic monster. Monster Kaiju. And I know I spelled that wrong. But you know what? Just for the sake of it, I want to do it. I know I was saying earlier, the Canadian Shield inspired kaiju. So, what does a Canadian Shield inspired kaiju look like? What kind of monster would the Canadian Shield be? Oh, you know what? There we go. There's part of the video. Okay, so CS. Gee. So we want a cougar there. Oh. 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 Nature. Oh. Bulky. Oh. Well, people. I am tired. I got up a little early this morning. I think I'm going to end early since I think the election is messing with things tonight. I hope you have all had a good night. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all.